We are sitting at the Billings Airport. It's really super quiet and awkward to be filming myself, but we're gonna board in about 30 minutes. This is how Roy spends his last few hours in the United States on Facebook Marketplace. He shakes his head, but by the time we get back, he will have already bought like 3 cars.
Thank you.
Will you turn it on its side for me, please?
Oh.
Set up. Touching down the Salt Lake. Okay. Goal now is to go find the lounge and find out if they will let us in 4.5 hours before our flight, because I've read somewhere, I think it was my credit card thing, that said 3 hours is the limit before your flight, so fingers crossed. Turns out this lounge has an outside area, which is super cool because it is mostly open, so windows, but there's gaps on top, and there is a nice view of the construction that they've been working on for like 8 million years. So Roy and I, it is just after 8 a.m. and it's vacation, so you can't judge us. But we finally have our tasty beverages and tradition. Tradition.
Very mango.
Very funky. But it was free for me. It was not free for him. Because we had to pay $39 to get him in here, which
I can drink $39 worth of beer,
we are going to leave the lounge now and head to our gate. Head to Puerto Vallarta. Vacation time. So, Mr. Roy Connolly, we paid $39 for you to come into the lounge today. This turns out it wasn't included. Was it worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was worth it. So each of us had 3 drinks. We had 2 plates of food, and then I grabbed little apple pie thingies. So, yeah, I think it was worth it.
And granolas.
And granolas, and the patio was 10 out of 10. So, would do it again.
Yeah.
Bye.
Turn on the fasten seatbelt sign for the remainder of the flight, so I ask you to keep your seatbelt fastened. Right now, it looks like we should be touching down just before 4 p.m. local. Going to gate 6 there shortly after. The weather in Puerto Vallarta right now, winds are out of the southwest at 15 miles an hour. There are thunderstorms around the area, so as we get closer in, it could be a little bit bumpy. And temperature is 91 degrees. We thank you again for choosing Delta this afternoon. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
through, well, we're through customs. We got to go pick up our bags. That was the quickest we've ever gotten through, even with COVID. Because that was the last time we were here, was 2020. Yeah, 2020, and it took us ages to get through that line.
Yeah, but we also had a pretty empty plane.
Yeah, it was a pretty empty plane. There were so many rows that were empty. And I can only assume it is because school has started. So, lucky us.
Or in summer, nobody wants to go to Mexico.
Yeah, or it's summer and nobody wants to go to Mexico. Although, I disagree with that because we've known several people who have gone to Puerto Vallarta in the summer. So, but either way, lucky us. It's gonna be a good week.
And it's raining.
And it's raining. Woo! It'll just add to the adventure. We have made it to our car. We got our car.
Four-wheelers even have 4 lugs. This thing has 3.
Each tire has 3 lug nuts, and we have
1 wiper.
1 wiper.
1 wiper front and rear.
Ooh.
Wow.
So the picture, word to the wise, when you are renting a car here in Mexico, anywhere I suppose, but just because the picture makes it look like a Subaru of some sort does not mean that it's going to be a Subaru, because we got a teeny weeny little thing. It's
fine for the 2 of us.
it's cute. I should have known when it said only 1 bag would fit.
In the trunk? Yeah, that's your bag fit in the trunk.
Yours did?
Oh, mine did too.
Oh, okay, cool.
He crammed and kind of shut.
So we are on our way to Punta Mita. So, gonna go stay the night in an all-inclusive. Damn it. Where?
It's on the side street.
So, we will see you on the road.
That's the one.
Vaya folclórico, oye, disculpa la tardanza y los dolores de cabeza, ¿sabes? Agradezco tu paciencia y esta gran oportunidad. Dile, ya tú ves. ¿Cómo? Siempre en la brega. Ahí dándole pecho a la vida pa' que no me dé una pela. Sí, señor. Chévere. Ya tú sabes que estamos toditos en las mismas, buscándonos el pan. Sube. Todos sabemos que en la vida
This place is bouge. So we just got to our hotel. It's the Grand Palladium. Hold on. Palladium Vallarta Resort and Spa. So just come on in and take a look at what we are working with just for tonight. So, oh Jesus, this camera doesn't want to focus.
We got a bed.
Okay. So we've got our bed over here. We've got 1 Roy on the bed. It's a pretty basic hotel. We were kind of expecting a little bit more. We thought it'd be a little bit maybe bigger, more grand, since it said deluxe in the name. But the outside is very pretty. It's not the same kind of view as the last time that we came to Puerto Vallarta, but it's very pretty and really foggy. So let's go back in and hopefully dry out for a second. Oh god, the curls on my head are already going a little bit bananas.
We
so.
did get a complimentary bottle of champagne.
Oh yeah, this is the perk. We got a complimentary bottle of champagne. Then we got a mini fridge with a couple beers in it. So we are going to have a tasty beverage before we go down to dinner. And then I haven't even looked in here yet. But pretty typical digs. Extra pillow, that's kind of nice. Hair dryer, pretty, again, typical. Our bathroom is all right. It's kind of pretty. It's a bathroom. So, and then the shower area. So, I think we spent quite a bit more on this hotel room. I think it was like $170 a night, which we used points, thankfully. Woo! But I think the last place that we stayed at was only like $80 a night, and it looks pretty similar. So take that for what it's worth. I'm sure the food will be the same. Before this tasty beverage gets too warm, we're gonna go ahead and get these poured so we can go to dinner because I'm starving. And it was covered in sand already, so that was fun. Alrighty, so the plan for tonight is to go down to dinner because we're both starving to death. And then
Have beers and
have mojitos. We're gonna have frickin' mojitos. And then beach. Yeah. Cool. Alright, well, we'll bring you guys along on the GoPro. Bye! You still have to wear masks in the restaurants here. I forgot mine. They have a zoo here, like a little tiny zoo full of turkeys and a deer, and then we saw a little fawn, which I have never actually got to see a little fawn up close. Oh my gosh, look at that little guy. Oh, look at his tongue.
Hi, buddy.
Hi. Oh, guy. Aren't you sweet? What? Why is your tongue hanging out? Oh, put that. Hi. Yeah, I've been around deer enough to know not to be that close to those antlers. Ooh. Oh my gosh, look at all of them. They're so cute.
They're white-tailed deer.
Oh. Oh, look at that little baby turkey. Look, I'm gonna say it. Roy didn't really want to wear matching shirts with me, but every time we do, we get so many freaking compliments because they are awesome. And we match, and everybody wants to match.
I don't know about the matching.
They're
They
just
think they're awesome.
jealous. I think they're jealous. Hey, psst, I think they're jealous. Parrot.
I see your uniform.
Have a good night. Thank you.
That's our uniform.
Aw, Love Street.
If we go up here, we at least get to watch the ocean.
Yeah, I'm game.
We'll just wander around till we find stuff.
Who could have thought it'd be so difficult to find food in an all-inclusive resort? God, 0 out of 10 right now. So, word to the wise on resorts, which we knew better. Didn't think about it though. You need to make a reservation for dinner generally in the morning.
Yep.
And we were flying, so we didn't do that. So she said go straight, which was bamboo.
Assuming, yeah.
Which makes sense because the guy said it was underneath bamboo. So I don't know. We'll see. We hiked all over this place, but we finally found it. Even though most of the restaurants here require a reservation, we finally found the buffet after hiking all over the resort. So here we are. We just ate 2 big plates of really good food. I mean, we were hungry. So now we're washing it down with tasty beer. And Roy's on the hunt for either a taco or dessert, but he's coming back empty-handed, so to the water,
To the wall. Wow. To the sweat drop down.
Stop it. You're bad.
I say if we're gonna get in the water, I tell you.
We're gonna get washed away.
What did they call it? The ocean tattoo?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's like part of the difference.
Can't own the beach though. Ooh, that one is cold. Well, I'm gonna say it. I like this side of the ocean better. Oh yeah. Whoa, look at those waves. Isn't it crazy how you can see like all the hotels in Puerto Vallarta? And it took us 45 minutes to drive here. This is how old we are. We're going back up to the hotel room at like, what time is it, 9:30? I'm tired.
Have you been up since what, 2 a.m.?
Yeah, I've been up since 2. It's time to
so relaxed.